Good afternoon, punters out there. Welcome to Deakin Oval for the Div 1 Grand Final of the Michael Buhagiar RUOK Cup for the winter season between 3 short and 2 for 22 Richies. 2 for 22 Richies have won the toss, but they've sent 3 short into bat. As you can see, the sun is shining, but we've had a bit of rain in the lead up to these matches. So there's a bit of slow outfield and a bit of a breeze too. So we'll see how they go hitting it in the air. Just waiting to see who's going to open the batting for 3 short. Game starting just a fraction late because the previous 3rd, 4th playoff ended in a tie. So Doug will get the players out there shortly. This match is being played between the top 2 sides, with 3 short going through undefeated and the Richies only losing 2 matches. In the semi-finals last week, 3 short defeated Wood Ducks Purple by 105 runs, while Richies defeated Backyard Legends by 22 runs. Umpire Doug Toyne is just leading the teams out onto the field. Richies are going to start the bowling from the southern end. Breeze is blowing towards the camera. Atik Ahmed to open the bowling. Greg Axon is on strike with Chris Mapstone at the non-strikers end. Full toss, push to mid-off, just an easy single there to get the scoring underway. Whee! Mapstone looks to turn that to leg, gets a leading edge, just lobs safely on the offside. Ahmed usually bowls a pretty tight line, hard to get away. Oh, another low full toss, swung out to mid-wicket. Zach Henstock does the fielding. Pushed nicely into the covers, another easy single. Ooh, big swing outside off, straight through to the keeper. Steady start for 3 short. 4 runs off the first over. Zach Henstock to bowl the second over. Field setting, we've got deep backward point, deep cover, deepish mid-off, long on, deep wide mid-wicket and a deep backward square. Oh, Zach starts with a wide, it's his loosener. I think he did the same last week. Mapstone tucks it off his legs for an easy one. Another big swing from Axon, and again through to the keeper. From what I've seen, that's Axon's usual batting style. Normally he connects. Low full toss, again pushed into the offside. Henstock does the fielding off his own bowling. Just a defensive push to mid-off, another easy single. Little bit short outside off, chopped into the ground, bounces safely out to point. Axon hasn't quite got his timing yet. And that's the end of the second over, none for 9. Ahmed coming back in for his second over. Field pretty much stays the same. Yep, Axon gets hold of that one, swings it to wide mid-wicket, Henstock runs round the field. Just an easy single. Oh no, they've gone back for the second. Good push. I might be in danger here if Axon gets hold of one. Big Nick, could hear it from here and he's gone. First wicket for the Richies. Straight through to the keeper. Richies would be happy with that start. 3 short, 1 for 11 after 2.2. New batsman in is Dan Sattler. Looks to flick it to leg, takes it on the pad, just the backward square. Keeper Scott runs around the field. Another good length delivery there from Ahmed. Maptone can only dig it out back to him. Oh, full toss, but he just tucks it forward a square. Gets away with that one. Looking for 2 and they get it. Excellent running. And that's the end of the third over. 3 short, a 1 for 14. Ahmed's got 1 for 8 off his 2. Henstock back for his second over. Oh, good delivery. Inside edge into the pad, 3 to the keeper. Looking to go big on the leg side. Misses the ball, taken on the foot again. Henstock's pretty laid back in his approach as a bowler, but he's normally pretty difficult to get away. Doesn't give you too much freedom. Oh, walks down the pitch, Misses again. Sattler's getting a little bit frustrated. Henstock moving Ahmed round. Just to my left here at deep mid-wicket. Plays a straight back this time, pushes it to mid-on. Eddie Harron charges in from the boundary, just the one. Oh, inside edge, down to fine leg. Keeper does the chasing, good running, got the two. Well backed up there from Henstock, that was a pretty sharp throw. And that's the end of the 4th over. 3 short, 1 for 17. Ahmed to bowl his 3rd. Bowled Zach. Oh, full length, just a push. Takes the thick outside edge to point. Easy single. Bowling good line there, Ahmed. Mapstone can only drag it out to cover. Ahmed does the fielding off his own bowling. It's a pretty tidy start from the Richies. Full delivery, played back through the bowler this time. Not happy with his fielding there. Easy single for Sattler as he gets off up to the non-striker's end. Inside edge, out to mid-wicket. Henstock charges in. Just the one. One ball to come in this over. Well, Ahmed's just moving his fielder at backward square to forward square on the boundary. Sattler stretches for that one, drags it out to wide mid-wicket. Henstock does the fielding, just another single. That's 5 overs gone, 3 short, 1 for 22. It's a little bit fresh out here today. Even though we've got a nice clear sky. Henstock to bowl his 3rd. Oh, full toss, but just pushed to through mid-on. Harron does the fielding, easy single. Another low full toss. Driven out through cover and they push for the second. Captain Charlie Webb does the fielding. Yeah. Tight line again. Mapstone's looking to get that single, but Henstock does well to race across, cut it off. A full delivery, but swung the mid-wicket. Beats the field. That's the first boundary of the game. Leans back, carves it forward a point, just a single this time. And that's the end of the 6th over. 3 short, looking to lift the tempo, 1 for 30. Ahmed to bowl his 4th and final over. His figures so far, 1 for 13. Oh, short, cut high, back at a point, only the single to Shea Hansen. Oh, swings hard, skied, deep, lands short, oi! Looks like one of the slippery patches there. Don't think Henstock or Harron knew who was going to go for that. It sort of landed in the middle of them. Just a single. No, it's just out of shot, you're right. Played off the back foot, through cover. They'll probably push for 2 here. Yep. Easy. The same spot, isn't it? Yeah. Full length outside off, Mapstone misses that one. One ball to come in this over. Full outside off. Mapstone might have thought that was a wide, but it's a dot. End of the 7th over, 1 for 34. Ahmed finishes with 1 for 17 off his 4 overs. A now soggy Henstock comes in to bowl his 4th and final over. for bowl to take. Full length, pushed out into the offside, just forward a point. Just a single. Another good length delivery on off, played out through covers. This time they get the 2. Mapstone doesn't quite middle that one, swung out wide of mid-wicket. Ahmed does the fielding and bowls it in, just the one. Short of a length to Ahmed. Lands just short of the boundary. 4 runs. Ahmed ran in there, but it just went over his head. Not sure he really wanted to catch it in these conditions. Those ones sting. Last ball. Again looks to swing to leg, gets the inside edge, behind square. Fagelin does the fielding. It's the end of the over. 1 for 43 after 8. Henstock finishes with none for 25 of his 4 overs. Looks like Sam Walton's coming into the attack. Just having a chat with skipper Webb. I think the Richies should still be happy with where they've got 3 short at the moment. But there's plenty of time for them to open their shoulders. Looks like he's come around the wicket. Into the pads. Looks to work to leg, taken on the pads. Hesitation, but they get the easy leg by. I think that one might have stung Sattler there. Down leg, it's a wide. A little bit short, swung high, backward to square. Fielder's not going to get there. And they get the second with hard running. Full down leg, another wide, good take by Fagelin to save any extras. And that's the 50 up of 8.3 overs. Short. Taken high on the bat, swinging it back at a square. Fielder runs round, but they get another 2. Just trying to spot who that fielder is. Better line and length. Mapstone plays it off his toes to mid-on. Harron does the fielding. It's 9 overs gone, 1 for 53. 9 off that first over from Walton. And now I know who the mystery fielder is. It's Brendan Whitechurch, as he's coming on to bowl. Having a discussion about the field placement here. So deep backward point, deep backward square, deep wide mid wicket, long on, deep cover, and Charlie's heading back out to deepish mid off. Whoa, full toss. Called a no ball. Past the keeper. They've run 2. Free hit coming up. Oh, that's a better ball. Low full toss on the toes, tucked out to mid-wicket. Slight fumble there from Ahmed and they take the second. Fuller delivery. Big swing from Mapstone, beats the keeper. It's going to be byes. So they take the 2. Oh, Yorker length. Played off his toes, just backward a square. Walton does the fielding as they take 1. Bit of a mixed bag this over. Nice shot, pushed to mid-on. Thought of looking for 2, but it didn't run far enough. Okay, last ball of the 10th over coming up. Swung to long on, where Harron takes a good catch. On his chest, low down. After 10 overs, 3 short, a 2 for 62. Mapstone out for 39, off 30. So we switch ends now. New batter in is Patrick McDonald. Walton to bowl his second. I think the match is evenly poised here in terms of how many runs Richies are going to have to chase. No real changes to the field. Full outside off, played wide of mid-off, good runnings, they get the 2. Whitechurch comes in from the boundary of the field. Dragged it down short, but doesn't time the pull as it goes out to mid-on. Just a single. McDonald to face his first delivery. Left-hander, still no field changes. Tucked neatly behind square. Ahmed runs in, does the fielding. Full outside off, lofted out into the offside, but falls safely. Whitechurch runs round to his right to field, just a single. Full on his legs, pushed out wide and mid-on. Webb has to run in a long way from the boundary, so it's an easy 2. 3 short, 2 for 69 after 11. Batter, Chris. Whitechurch to bowl his second. See, Mapstone's pretty disappointed there. Just pushed into the offside. Easy single. Stop ball. If they keep scoring at the current rate, they're looking at 124. But 10 and over from here will get them up to 160. Played off the back foot, wide of third man. Another 2 as Hanson runs around from backward point to field. Bowls into his legs, looked to chip it over forward square, I would think, but a bit higher on the bat than he thought, and it just sort of lobbed into the mid-on region. Good length outside off, shapes the cut, misses. And that's the end of the 12th over, 2 for 73. Whitechurch has 1 for 11 off his 2. Change of keepers here. Shay Hanson taking the gloves from Scott Fagerlund. Looks like he's going to come on and have a bowl, I think. Similar sort of field, although Webb's gone wider at long on for McDonald. A little bit short on leg, pulled backward a square. Ahmed does the fielding. Down on one knee there, swung wide of mid-on. Push for the second, throws a little wide. Drag that down short. Pulled through mid-wicket. Henstock does the fielding. Batters are having to create a bit more at the pace here with Fagerlund bowling his offies. Fuller delivery, plays and misses outside off. Hands flicks it back onto the stumps, but he hasn't left his ground. Last ball of the over coming up. Full again, bit loopier, doesn't quite time it, goes pretty straight. Harron does the fielding, 1 off that one. 2 for 78 after 13. 5 runs off that over for Fagerlund. Whitechurch to bowl his third. Good delivery. Good length on the stumps. Digs it out. Wide of mid-off, just a single. Another full delivery, off the toe of the bat, out through mid-wicket. Making it hard to get boundaries here. Leans back, swings hard, Back over the bowler for 4. Nice shot. Wasn't a bad ball. Looks to play another big shot, but only squirts it out forward of point, but they get the 2. One ball to come this over. Yep. Rocks back, plays it off the back foot. Doesn't make the boundary though. Good fielding in the deep from Harron, 2 runs. 2 for 88 after 14 overs. Whitechurch, 1 for 21 off his 3. Fagelin to bowl his 2nd. Quite gusty this breeze, reasonably strong. It's going to make it hard to hit towards the road. Short of a length, goes down, looks to swing it behind square. Doesn't quite have the timing. Oh, short, this time he gets hold of it. Swings it high over square leg for the first 6. Just an easy shot. Wish I could hit him like that. A little bit fuller this time, comes down the wicket, forces it through mid-on, strolls through for the single. Fuller, but wide of off. That's an easy run. Take those. Force off the back foot through cover. 1 ball to come this over. Wide down leg, looks to swing it away, doesn't get anything on it. And with 5 overs remaining, 3 short bring up their 100. Faglin's none for 17 off his 2. Whitechurch to bowl his fourth and final over. Current run rate, we'll see them, well, 6 and over will get them to 130. And over 150, that's what they'll be looking for. Forced off the back foot, back past the non-striker for 1. Oh, well bowled. Good length on the stumps, big swing from Sutler. Misses. He finishes with 32 off 28. 3 short, a 3 for 101. Just need to keep that line and length happening. Put the pressure right on 3 short to get a defendable total. That's Whitechurch's second wicket. John O'Miller is the new bat. Oh, short, outside off. Plays and misses. Got away with that one. Full this outside off. Looks to play through covers, gets a thick outside edge. Pushing for 2, and well run as Ahmed has to charge in from the boundary. 1 ball to go this over. Ooh. Short of a length, beaten outside off as he looks to defend. Whitechurch finishes with 2 for 24 off his 4 and 3 short, a 3 for 103. 4 overs remaining. Bit hard to get your timing, Dan? Yeah, they're bowling pretty well.
Everything at the stumps and a full length, and the ground's big and long.
Yes.
Really lush.
Yeah. Mistimes that shot out to mid-on. Oh, Miller pushes for the second. They're going to the keeper. And there's a run out. Good throw from Fagelin off his knees. And McDonald's out for 21. Thanks, Dan. Three short, 4 for 104 of 16.1. Midge Volter's the new bat. Oh, short. Volter switch hits. Through third, and they push for 2 and get it easy. Good. Jono was always going to make it. Jono was always going to make that one. Yeah. Boulder swings that one backward of square. Another 4. So McDonald finished with 21 off 16 there. Still plenty of runs out there, and Volta's looking aggressive from the start. Loopia 1, skied high into the leg side. Henstock charges in, but again it falls short. Holds up in the wind there. Snuck up on me, Pabs.
Doing a good job there with the commentary.
Thanks.
You were really happy.
Oh, good.
Mainly Peter.
Full on leg. Takes nothing in the wide.
3 short haven't got many runs on their score.
No, they're bowling pretty well.
Yeah, so it's the bowling, not the batting.
Well, some of them have struggled to get their timing with the bat. Short there, flat bat through mid-on, only a single.
That's Jono, isn't it? Jono, Jono.
Yeah, Jono Miller, yep.
I see Patrick got out for 21 run out.
Yeah, Miller sold him down the farm. He was always going to get back to the non-strikers in.
Yeah, well.
4 for 113 after 17.
Patrick needs to run a bit faster. He gets out run out usual.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Walton back into the attack to bowl his 3rd over.
So nobody's got a 50 yet either.
No, Chris looked like he was going to, but he was pretty disappointed when he got out.
I bet, yeah. So now he's cooking the sausages out there.
Yep.
Trying to get a bit of the upset out of himself.
Full on off, thick outside edge, back at a point. They ran hard, but only one.
Sam Watson bowling?
Walton.
Yeah, Sam Walton.
Yeah.
They got a few runs off him. That's not
Yeah, last week he was struggling a bit with his line. He was coming round the wicket,
right.
so and then spearing it down leg. So he's a bit better today, but if he just keeps that full length, it makes it harder for the batters.
Absolutely. That's better.
Yeah, short of a length. Pushed off the back foot into the offside. Walton has to do his own fielding. Good running as they come back for the second. How are they going over in that one?
Yeah, the off in the shower guys are smashing the ball around.
As usual.
Yep, playing their baseball shots, which is pretty good, very entertaining.
Yes.
There have been a lot of chances for catches, but they just haven't got to them, the Wolverines. So at the moment, they're looking like 150 because the boundaries have been set back a bit. So
yeah,
it's making the scoring a bit harder for them, but they're getting there.
Just another single there, Walter. Playing it in the air through mid-on. Oh, looks to swing that over mid-on, but gets it off the toe of the bat. Oh, Walter slips as they were looking for a second, so they only get the one. One ball to come in the 18th over.
There you go. So off in the shower just finished with 177.
Wow. Swings it to mid-wicket.
Sure.
Henstock's on the boundary, tries to catch it, but it goes for 6.
So off in the shower only lost 1 wicket for their 177. And they would have had a couple of retirements at least for that score.
Yeah. 3 short, a 4 for 124 with 2 overs remaining.
Yep, they got 3 retired. Kai Mauren on 51.
Yep.
Brenton McMahon on 51. And Jack Middleton on 53.
Yeah, they hit the ball hard.
They sure do. Off not many balls either. 20, 35 and 37.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Wolverines have got their work cut out for them.
They do.
Hopefully they'll get up.
Fagerlund back on to bowl his 4th and last. Good length outside off, swung high over mid-wicket.
So
And that's another 6.
Yeah, it's starting to look good now.
Yep.
Final over. Was this the 18th over?
This is the 19th, start of the 19th.
So I'm going to have to go away and drop off one of the umpires to RMC. Then I'll try and come back before these games finish.
Yep.
To the presentation.
Down leg, doesn't take anything. That's another wide.
Has any ball yet?
No. Took a good catch though.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Where is he?
He's up there.
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah, that's good. Deep, long pond.
Yep. Nope. Shorter, flatter. Pulled wide of mid-on. Heron comes in from the boundary. Just the one.
Did you need a drink or something?
Yeah, I've got water here.
Ah, good.
Oh, well bowled. Full outside off, swings and misses.
Mitch batting out there.
Yes. No chance for stumping though with Hanson keeping back. Nope. Doug needs to work on his handling skills there.
He's only an umpire.
Only?
Only an umpire. He talks the big talk, but when he goes on the field,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, reverse hit there. Taken on the pad. Short fine for a leg by.
Mitch not too happy. Thinks he could have done better with that.
Yep. He likes to play the switch though.
Doesn't it? He's done it a couple
He did
of
it
times
first
now.
ball, I think.
Is he? He's watching too much Australian cricket.
Short of a length.
That's a big one.
Pulled to deep mid wicket.
Oh, it's slippery out there.
Henstock doesn't cut it off as it goes for 4. It's a bit slippery out there.
Yeah.
Did you see them? Oh, you wouldn't have seen them. That Zach and Eddie slipped. There's a patch here.
Mm-hmm.
Zach slipped in the exact same spot last week.
Right. Yeah,
He was just looking to stop, but he had his weight on
Just
his
kept
heels
going.
and he just went flat on his back.
Yeah, this field kind of collects the water on that end,
Yeah.
that side of it. Yeah.
With 1 over remaining, 3 short, 4 for 137. And Walton's going to bowl the last over. Fagelin finishes with none for 39 off 4.
So looking for 150 maybe?
You'd think so.
Yeah, with the home run on that, could be 160 even.
Yeah. Short of a length outside off. Gets away with that one.
That'll give Richies a good chance of getting on top.
Yeah, they'll need to get a good start with the bat.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. But Richies got, he's in a bit of form, so he can score a few runs.
Yeah.
And Sam as well.
Full
can
on the
score a few
stumps.
runs.
Heron runs round from long on. Keeps it to 1.
Sure.
Miller on strike. Where's he going to try and hit this one? Short.
No, he's got the
Flat bat.
short. No.
Short of Eddie. Does well to knock it down and they keep it to 1.
She said he puts in the effort, doesn't he?
There he goes hard.
Yeah, he goes hard, yeah. That's why he's got all that those rubber bands and weights and stuff, plus back support.
Oh.
Straight up. Keep us.
Skied back with a point. Fall short of Ahmed. They push for 2. Ahmed rolls it in as they get back safely.
But anyway,
Yeah. 1 ball remaining.
last ball, home run chance.
3 short, 4 for 141. Volta on strike. Short outside
Oh,
off,
looks like a
swung,
Yeah.
back over the bowler's head.
Ooh.
Doesn't beat the fielders though, and they come back for 2.
Yeah, fell short. Into
Yep.
the wind, I guess.
Yeah, it's sort of
Yeah.
coming across this
Yeah.
way. So 3 short finished with 4 for 143. Volta 21 not out off 12, and Miller 19 not out off 12. Walton finishes with none for 33 off his 4. I think the Richies will be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I think so, yes. They've done really well. Let's see if we can get one of them to come and talk to us.
We might be able to get the skipper.
Mitch! Mitch! Here we go, we got Mitch. Who's the skipper in Richies today, Charlie?
Charlie Webb, yeah.
Let's see. Just stand over here, thanks mate.
3 short finished with 4 for 143. What do you think?
On that ground, I'm pretty happy with it.
Yep.
After the start we got off to, they were bowling really well, really good line, good lengths. It's slow out there, it's big. So yeah, I was saying to the boys, 110, 115, I'll be happy with.
Yep.
To get 143,
It's excellent,
yeah,
yeah.
really good.
Oh, good.
Going to be a challenge though.
It will be, they've got some good batters, so got to be on our game.
Yep,
All right,
good luck. Hey Charlie.
Charlie. He's a lot taller.
Yeah, he's a bit taller. So you've restricted 3 short to 4 for 143. What do you think?
Oh, look, pretty fair effort. They're a very, very good team, so we've got our work ahead of us. So hopefully we can go and get a few.
Yeah, well, you've given yourselves a shot, so good luck.
Thank you.
All right, well done. We can have a little rest. I'll go and find out what Tanvi is doing, and I'll see you later. Oh, here he is. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right, we'll just run through the card there. 3 short finished with 4 for 143. Greg Axon caught Fagelin, bowled Armand for 6 off 8. Chris Mapstone caught Harron, bowled Whitechurch, 39 off 30. Sattler bowled Whitechurch, 32 off 28. Patrick McDonald run out Fagelin, 21 off 16. John O'Miller not out, 19 off 12. And Midge Volta, 21 not out off 12. Atik Ahmed, 4 overs, 1 for 17. Zach Henstock, 4 overs, none for 25. Sam Walton, 4 overs, none for 33. Brendan Whitechurch, 4 overs, 2 for 24. And Scott Fagelin, 4 overs, none for 39. We'll rejoin you shortly when Richies take up the chase. And back out we head as Richies try to chase down this total of 4 for 143. Can't believe there's a couple of boys out there fielding in shorts. They're crazy. The breeze has certainly picked up, and I reckon it's dropped a couple of degrees. I've got my hoodie on. And 3 shot are going to start bowling from the northern end. Shay Hansen and Charlie Webb to open the batting, with Shay to take the first bowl, Midge Volta to open the bowling. Shay told me last week that he likes to open the innings and take the first ball, so we'll see how he goes. Oh. Volta loses his run up there. Dead ball signalled by Doug. All right, here we go. First ball coming up. Ooh, big swing, short of a length outside off. Dot to start. This wind makes it a little difficult to get your timing when you're batting. For the delivery, played to long on. And I think that's Connor drops it down low. He didn't charge in, and he actually tried to catch it just above the ground and couldn't quite hang on. Nope. Volta does it all himself this time. Hansen gone for a duck. Chase not off to a good start. New batters Brendan Whitechurch. Three short aren't going to make it easy for him. Good length on off. Defended firmly back to the bowler. Field's pretty similar to the one the Richies had. We got deepish mid on, long off, deep cover, wide, third man. As short of a length, defended to the leg side. Volta does his own fielding, and the Richies are 1 for none after the first over. Then we got a fielder at deep backward square, deepish mid-wicket. And Connor Brown's coming in to bowl the second over. As Volta takes his place at a long on. Charlie Webb to face his first ball. Oh, good length start from Connor. Webb does well to defend it to the offside. Angled down to third man, easy run. Only 143 to get. Short outside off, mistimes the shot off the back foot, just forward a point. Brown does his own fielding. Nope, bails will come off. Just short of a length, angled again to third. Sattler does the fielding. Well, plays and misses outside off. Keeper fumbles, and they steal the bye. And that's the end of the second over. Richies are 1 for 4. Volta comes in for his second. Ooh, big swing and a miss. It's a dot. Full on the stumps. Pushed out through extra cover. Get the easy 2 as McDonald comes round from long off the field. Short. Pulled behind square for 4. Got his length back there. Right up in the block hole, inside edge into the pads, to the offside, no run. One ball to come in this over. Full again on off stump, dug out to cover. Miller does the fielding, keeps them 1. Richies are 1 for 11 after 3. Volta's got 1 for 7 off his 2. Brown for his second over. He went for 3 off his first. Short of a length outside off. Played behind point, just a single there as Axon does the fielding from keeping. Good length again, just pushed out towards point. Just the one taken. Short outside off, cut in the air backward a point. Just trickles over the boundary for 4. Sattler had just moved up from the boundary too. Ooh. Looks to work it hard off the back foot. Plays and misses. 1 ball to come in this over. Good length. Swung deep to mid-wicket. Mapstone, I think it is, takes the catch out there pretty comfortably. And that's a 2nd wicket down. Whitechurch gone for 13 off 13. Richies are 2 for 17 after 4 overs. Scott Fagelin's the new bat. He's been in good form. .127 required from 80. John O'Miller comes into the attack. Short of a length outside off, just dabbed to point for an easy 1. 3 short, setting a slightly more aggressive field. Sattler at deepish gully, Volters in off the boundary at deep forward point. Fagelin works it behind square, Axon has to race out, but they were never looking like taking 2. Phil on his pads. Out to the leg side for the 1 leg bye. Full and straight's the way to bowl. Short of a length outside off. Fagelin plays and misses. Miller's hand to his head. Good dot. 1 ball to come in this over. Plays it hard through mid-on. Just the 1 as they walk through. Richies are 2 for 21 after 5 overs. Miller goes for 3 off his first. Mitchell New replaces Connor Brown. Brown had 1 for 9 off his 2. Short outside off the pitch. It's a no ball. Free hit coming up. Swings hard down the ground and puts it away for 6. Good shot from Fagelin. Richies needed that. Bales popped off again. Short, outside off, played off the back foot behind point. Bolter does the fielding, just the one. Webb walks down the wicket, looks to swing to leg. Ooh, throw, hits the stumps. Not out. Bit casual there from Webb. Full on the stumps, dug out back to the bowler. Much better line and length there. 1 ball to come in this over. Tucked it behind square in the air. Brown does the fielding. They get back for 2. Richies are 2 for 32 after 6. 112 required from 70 balls. New goes for 11 off his first over. Miller's back in for his second. Short. Webb's down the track though, taken on the pad to third man as it goes for a leg bye. Umpire Doug Toyne gives a shake of his head. Short, outside off, forced off the back foot, just forward a point. Bolter does the fielding, keeps them to 1. Required run rates just above 8, current run rates just above 5.3. So it's not out of reach, but they need to keep turning the strike over, picking up the odd boundary. That's not going to get them 1. Commentator's curse. Webb looks to swing to leg, plays across the line, stumps and knocked back as Miller picks up his first wicket. Webb goes for 5 off 9. Richies are 3 for 34 off 6.3 overs. Zach Henstock joins Scott Fagelin in the middle. 110 required off 67. Henstock forces it off the back foot, forward a point. Bolter throws at the bowler's end. They push for second as the ball goes through the offside. Oh, nice dive from Henstock as they get the 2. One ball remaining this over. Plays that over, forward point, so it runs away, beats the fielder to the boundary. Good effort from Volder to field, but he can't stop it. Richies are 3 for 40 after 7. Miller's got 1 for 10 off his 2 overs. News back for a second over. 104 required off 65. Oh, having lots of trouble with these stumps as the wind picks up. Bales fixed yet again. Oh, bales have come off again. Short of a length, looks to tuck it to leg, taken on the pad, no run. Oh, now the bails are off at the non-striker's end. Oh, looks like they're dispensing with them. Short on the stumps, pulled awkwardly over mid-wicket, just a single as Mapstone fields in the deep. Awkward throw for the bowler to take there, but no overthrow. Oh, umpire Toyne does the honours, fixing Scott's shoelaces. Beats him. Bowled. Henstock looking to work to leg there. Looks like it shaped back into him, and he's gone for 6 off 3. Richies in deep trouble at 4 for 41 in the 8th over. Sam Walton's a new batter. Oh, he's on a hat trick. Bowled him. First ball. Richies 5 for 41. One ball remaining in this over. Just waiting to see who the new batter is. Not quite ready. Batter's still scrambling to get ready here. Looks like it's Eddie Harron coming into bat. Started to come out, not ready. Now he's grabbing his cap. Richies need a big partnership here. Still needing 103 runs off 61 balls. Might be a little wait here as we wait for Eddie to get ready. Three short really putting the pressure on here, bringing the field in. We've got a slip, forward point, wideish mid off, mid on, deepish mid wicket and backward square. Axon comes up to the stumps. Oh, full toss. Played to point. No run. And that's the over. 5 for 41 after 8. New's got 2 for 12 off his 2. Dan Sattler's coming on to bowl. Field goes back. Good length outside off. Just casually lofted over extra cover for 1. McDonald fields in the deep. Good length and he's bowled, beaten defensively. Not looking good for the Richies. 6 for 42 in the 9th. Atik Ahmed's heading out to the middle. Harron gone for none off 2. (102 runs required of 58 balls. Atik walks down the pitch, tucks it fine. Easy single as Brown trots round the field. A lot of pressure on Fagelin now. He's got to do the big hitting. Wide outside off. Oh, full down leg. It's another wide. They need plenty of those. Lofted over cover. McDonald runs round. Whoop, spin beats him. And they get back for 2. And that's the end of the 9th over. Richies is 6 for 49. Sattler 1 for 8 off his first over. Now it's Patrick McDonald coming into the attack. Different strategy to the Richies when they bowled. They tended to like to bowl their bowlers in 4 over spells. Ateek walks down the pitch, just blocks it. He's more a worker of a ball than a hitter. I think he's just looking to get the strike back to Fagelin. Shorter length, outside off. Ateek plays and misses. It's not really in his comfort zone there. Good length outside off. Not sure if he got an edge on that one. But no run. Certainly a big swing. Oh, short. Gets away with that one. One ball to come in this over before the switch of ends. Oh, again outside off, playing a miss. And that's a maiden for McDonald. First of the game as the Richies struggling at 6 for 49 with 10 overs remaining. Sattler back for his second. Short outside off, and that's wide. Fuller outside off. Swung high over point, out to Mapstone in the deep, just a single. They just bring the field in slightly off the boundary for Ahmed. Pushes forward outside off, and that's a dot. Full on leg. Rebounds off the keeper, and that's a wide as they run the extra. Full outside off. Not quite time there as he's played it wide of mid-off. Full toss. Swung wide of long on, and that's gone for 4. Good piece there from Ahmed. That's the end of the 11th over. Richies are 6 for 60. 84 required from 45 balls. Required run rates just under 10. Sattler's 1 for 19 off his 2. McDonald's coming in for his second over. Short of a length on his legs, tucked it wide of fine, just the one. New does the fielding. Short of a length outside off. Ahmed plays and misses from the crease. Full outside off, swings hard, misses again. That required run rate's creeping up to 10. Up in the block hole, jams it out, through mid-on. Just stroll through for the 1. There's 1 ball remaining. Short of a length, outside off, played off the back foot, just behind point for a single, but Fagerlund keeps the strike because that's the end of the over. Richies 6 for 63 after 12. 81 required from 40. McDonald, none for 3 off his 2 overs. Now Chris Mapstone takes the ball. Good length outside of, short arm jab, really, to long off. They come back for 2. Short, rocked onto the back foot, plays it to long on, where Sattler takes it on the bounce, keeps them to 1. Fuller ball. Played back to Mapstone, takes the catch. Ahmed's gone for 10 off 13, and that leaves Scott Fagerlund as the last man standing. What can Fagerlin do? The field spread. Good length outside off. Let's go. Good length, swings it high over, wide mid wicket, and that's a 6. And that's the end of the 13th over, 7 for 72. Halfway in the runs, but only 35 balls remaining. Mapstone 1 for 9 off his 1. New to bowl his 3rd over. In the Richies' favour is Fagerlin is ideal for this situation. Good length, swung over square leg for 4. Mapstone's deep at square. Volta is deep wide mid wicket. Sattler's at long on. They're the 3 that are going to get the work, I think. I know. Good length, played to deep point. McDonald does the fielding. No run. It's boundaries are nothing, I think, for Fagerlin. Here we go. Just to prove me wrong, short on the stump, pulls it to deep mid wicket and gets a 2. Short. Played in the air through gully. Runs another 2. Brown does the fielding. One ball remaining in this over. Full on his toes, and it's swung over mid-wicket for 4. And that's the end of the 14th over. 7 for 84. 60 required from 30. Mapstone to bowl his 2nd. Short of a length. Can't find a gap.
Did you get the message out not to bowl on his legs?
Apparently, yeah.
Short of a length, outside off, and that's a wide. Full on the stumps. Looks to play it mid off, thick edge. No runs as Brown does the fielding. Mapstone's hard to get away. The stumps, swung back over the bowler. Just wait to see what the fielder's call is. It's a 6. 6 runs, great shot. Full of length. Short of a length, big edge. No runs though. Brown does the fielding, moving to his left. 1 ball remaining in this over. Short, pulled high, Mapstone's under it. Oh, difficult chance there with the wind. And that's the end of the 15th over, 7 for 91. 53 runs required from 25. Mapstone's 1 for 16 off his 2 overs. Miller's coming back into the attack. Full, plays and misses outside off. Miller's just moving his long on straighter. Oh, full. Swung forward a square for 4 more. New moves to field where that ball went. So there's no one behind square on the leg side. Short, pulled in the air to square. Fagelin's running, new fields, but he beats the throw. Oh, good length, swung high, but not quite timed. Lands at mid-off, no fielder there. This over. Fuller delivery outside off, left alone. 16 overs gone, 7 for 97, Fagelin's on 60. Miller's 1 for 16 after 3. Connor Brown back into the attack now. 47 required from 20. Short of a length, swung high into the offside. Land short of Sattler coming in from long on. No run. Fagelin not quite timing these. Short, lofted high to long off. Takes the runs this time. 45 required from 18. Oh, slower ball, short outside off. Can only steer it to square, no runs. Short, outside off. Plays and misses. No pace on that one. One ball remaining. Good length, swung hard, wide of long on, and that's another 6. And that's the end of the over. Richies is 7 for 105 after 17 overs. 39 runs required from 15 balls. Brown's 1 for 17 after 3, and Fagerlin's on 68. Volta brings himself back into the attack. His figures so far, 1 for 7 off 2. Good length, tries to swing it over mid-wicket, inside edge into the pads. Does the fielding for Volta. Good length. Played wide of long on. Sattler does the fielding, has to move a long way as Fagerlin takes the 2. 37 required from 13. Fallen off. Played to Brown at wide mid-wicket. He's pushing. And he gets there as the throw's wide. Fielders are going to throw into the wind from this side. 35 required from 12. Short. Oh, well done. Swung wide of long on. The Sattler does well on the boundary. Fagerlin takes the 2. Excellent fielding there from Sattler. Had to move a long way to his right to cut that off. 1 ball remaining this over. 33 required from 11. Fallen on the stumps, swung to long off. Mapstone does the fielding, no run taken. Seven for 111, 2 overs remaining. Fagerlin's moved to 74 off 50. 33 required. Brown back on the bowl. On a good length, swung high to forward square. New gets there but drops the catch. .33 required from 9. Short, swings high, wide mid wicket, Volters under it, takes a great catch. Excellent catch, and that's the end of the game. Richies fall. 32 short, as Fagelin finishes with 74 off 52. And that's another win for 3 short. Going through the season undefeated. Disappointment for Fagelin there, but he did all he could, not much support from the other batters. And for 3 short, all the bowlers except McDonald picked up a wicket. Volter 1 for 13 off 3, Brown 2 for 17 off 3.2, Miller 1 for 16 off 3, New 2 for 24 off 3, Sattler 1 for 19 off 2, Mapstone 1 for 16 off 2, and McDonald none for 3 off 2, but he did bowl the only maiden of the game. And that's it from me at Deakin, because I've got to get ready for my game. So thanks for listening, hope you enjoyed the coverage, and well done to 3 short.